Good morning. Welcome to day 41. If you've been watching along, we've skipped the last 2 days. I had a slight injury on my foot. I hurt my big toe knuckle, the knuckle for the big toe. Somehow, I'm a very involved human being in my life, so I could have done a number of different things. Either way, it's been bothering me, and I don't want to make it worse because I am in the restaurant business. So my foot is going to be important in my livelihood. So I want to make sure everything's good. So today's just a cardio day. We're going to pick up right on the day we're supposed to be on, which is 41. So I skipped cardio on Sunday and I skipped the workout yesterday. Not something I would always say you should do, but if you have an injury and you're hurt, it's always better to rest it than to work through it. It's much smarter for the longevity of what you're trying to do. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get up. Bed's already made, already taking care of morning business. Foot still is bothering me, even to walk. We'll just have to watch it. Be careful and be mindful of the pain. So I'm going to go ahead and make the juice here for the day. We're going to do exactly what we normally do. Because by now, day 41, you know the habit. You know what we're going to do. So you should be doing the same stuff that we're doing. So I'm going to go ahead and make this juice. Again, it's the branched chain amino acids that I use. Helps me to drink lots of liquid. Always good when you're trying to lose some weight. And we are heavy into our cut. Now, because we're on day 41 and some of the major holidays, for me anyways, I don't care about Valentine's Day. Some of you might worry about that, eating chocolate and crap like that. But I don't eat that way, and I rarely have sweets. And I'm a bachelor, so I don't have to worry about any of that crap. You might have to worry about it. For me, the big day was football, little soiree, eating things maybe I shouldn't. The only thing really that I ate that I shouldn't have eaten was some chips in my chimichurri that I made. But other than that, I was pretty good. I didn't really snack. They had pasta out and a bunch of other dishes, and I didn't eat any of that crap. So, without further ado, juice is made, going in the bag. I got my headphones in there. I charged them a couple days ago, so they should be pretty good still. I have the day off today, which is magnificent. Because out west, last week it was in the 80s one day, and today it's freezing again. So it's still winter, so it fluctuates out here. So the bag is packed. We got our juice in there. Bed's made. I'm going to take my pill now, so it starts to get in there. Because we got 40 minutes of cardio that we're going to do today. And then later in the afternoon, I'm supposed to get together with a buddy. We're going to play a little Frisbee, and we're going to get on our bikes and ride a little bit outside. So that'll be a little additional cardio. So I got the pills, L-arginine, L-citrulline. If you're just picking up now, great way to save money on your pump is by taking those pills. L-arginine, L-citrulline, you can get as one pill. That's a combined ingredient. And then, of course, my fat burner, which I only take one little one. That's it. Just to raise the heat of my body a little bit. So maybe I burn just a little more fat. But I don't get crazy with it. I'd much rather eat right. All right. Pills down the hatch. Going to get right on the floor. Bang some stretches. Because I didn't stretch yesterday or the day before. As I said, things got a little wild on Super Bowl. I stayed at my buddy's house. Always better not to drive. I did have a couple cocktails on football, and I rarely ever drink. Literally, maybe once or twice a year. But on Super Bowl, when I'm hanging out with the boys and I want to have a couple cocktails, I do that. I don't limit myself. Okay, so we're on the floor. We're going to bang some stretches. Right leg back. Probably be just a little tighter than normal because I didn't stretch the last 2 days. And it always sucks getting right back into it, even though it's been 2 days. even getting on the floor and stretching is kind of a pain in the ass because you break some of your habit out when you don't do it every day. So the best way to get it back is to just grin and bear it and bag it out. And that's what we're doing. Today will be a little rough because we didn't go the last 2 days, but really all in all, I just skipped 2 cardio sessions and 1 workout yesterday. And all in all, I think that's a smart thing to do with my foot. So stretch this right side out. Little back crack. Take the left leg back. So normally on my days off, I've been walking for 50 minutes. Today I'm only going to walk for 40 with the more comfortable Hokas, not the trainers. And we are going to do a bike ride and maybe some Frisbee later in the day. So I'm going to kind of break up that cardio. Bring this left side down. All right. We're going to get that groin. You know, this old stretch from back in the day when you were a kid. All right. We're going to flip over here. Do the back. This should feel really good since I haven't done this in a couple days. All right. Still feel fairly light. I think I gained a pound, which we're going to lose right now. As I've said before, the scale's important, but it's not everything. So usually I stretch out my toes here, front and back, and I think that's possibly how I hurt my toe. Maybe I hyperextended it. So we'll just do that kind of lightly there. All right, we're done with that. I'm going to go ahead and throw on the baggy sweatpants because it's just cardio, and it's cold outside. So I care more about being warm and cozy than looking good. I rarely ever care about looking good. Not for other people anyways, just for me. The only person you should be trying to please at the end of the day is yourself, and everything else comes. You feeling good about you, doesn't matter what other people think. It only matters what you think. When you start to get in that headspace, a lot more positive things happen for your life. Start to feel better about yourself, feel good about what you're trying to achieve. Because what we're trying to achieve, it's a long-term thing. It's not something that's happening right overnight. You know, my house is only so big, you'd think I'd be able to find my shoes. So these are the Hokas I'm wearing. Better than the trainers. The trainers are a little tighter, and I mainly wear those if I'm doing lifts, some sort of lift, especially squats, things like that, to just gain that good traction on the floor. But if I'm just walking, I like the Hoka Clifton 9s. Make my feet feel the most comfortable. And I know I got 40 minutes with the headphones on, and it'll be what it is. If I need to walk a little slower because my foot hurts, I'll be listening for that, you know? I'll be feeling that out, seeing how my body feels. So, shorter video today, just getting back into it. If you ever need to take time off during the program, don't feel like it's the end of the world. It's not. It's more the end of the world if you force through an injury. And injuries are going to happen. It's part of life. You got to make sure, first of all, that your longevity for whatever you do for work, that's taken care of first. This is second to making money for your life. Making money for your life is always going to be first. The end of the day, gym is important, working out is important, but it's not as important as putting bread in your bank account. So make sure that's a number one. You don't get sidetracked from that. That should always be first. And everything else is second to that. And second for me is working out before anything else. I mean, if I'm not feeling right, how am I going to feel right in anything else I do? And part of that is feeling good about myself. So without further ado, it's a short video today. We're just going to get right into it. Tomorrow will be day 42. Hopefully the foot will start to feel better as we go. Tomorrow's going to be a lifting day. And because I didn't lift Monday, it might be a little sore, but I think we'll be all right. Hey, like what we're doing, like, share, subscribe, and always, especially now in this crazy fucking world, take care of each other, will you? All right. See you tomorrow.